Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors. He's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. He's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight, he's bubbling with confidence.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Hitman. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the Lion.
All right, guys, remember this. Obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Protecting his head well with his guard. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Off the rope, quickly.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Very nice work with the double jab up top. Well done that time, landing the counter punch.
Side to side, move your head.
Good way to protect the midsection. There's another right hand. Halfway through this round. Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
Good defensive skill. Good looking counter punch. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by the Hitman. Nice strike after catching one by the Lion. Final 10 seconds. Good combination landing there. Oh, and he got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. He got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
Keep trying to head.
Good defense just covering up down low.
Keep moving.
Halfway through round number 2. Good block by the hitman. Good looking 2-punch combination there. Basic but beautiful jab right hand. Protecting his head well with his guard. Nice block by the hitman. Last 10 seconds.
Stay away from the inside.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. We come to the end of the round. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cutman obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cutman?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right coagulants to stop that. Usually Avitine, thrombin, adrenaline. But the most important thing, Joe, is he has to be calm. He has to be able to identify where that cut is. Maybe there's more than one cut. So you got to be calm enough to see the whole picture, the whole landscape, clean it off, put pressure on it. Get that medicine in there, keep your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his wheels a little bit, give the medicine a chance to work.
Blocks that punch. Combination to the head. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
And a well-placed counter by the hitman. Good job on the 2-punch combo by the hitman. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Able to show you his blocking ability. fine work right there by the hitman. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Lion. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. 10 seconds remaining in this round. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
A crushing two-punch combo by the hitman. Good block there by the hitman. Way to block there. Very nice defensive guard there. Good looking counter punch. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Done that time, landing the counter punch. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
The hitman's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Effective work, the three-punch combination. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
You won that round, all right? You won that.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
Parries that punch away. Throws a counter punch there. Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Way to block there.
Keep your hands up. What?
And a sharp counterpunch by the Hitman. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
And he scores again. The Hitman's making some costly mistakes here. Number one among them is he's not moving his head at all.
No, he's a stationary target right now. And now the only thing that he's lucky about is only one's coming at a time. But in a little while, his opponent, you know it, his opponent's going to start putting them together. Then he might not be here anymore.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Don't stay in
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by the Hitman. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Nice block by the Hitman. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Able to dismiss it. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Carries that punch away.
You're not from yourself. Get it out, get it out.
Blocks that punch. At the halfway point of round 7.
Needs to block more.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Gets rid of that effort. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Seconds to go in this round. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Nice block by the hitman. On the mark, the counter punch by the hitman. Good block there by the hitman. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Lion. Able to get rid of that one. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Good job protecting himself. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Punches together, landing 2 shots there. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good block there by the hitman. Oh! Boom, left hand comes home. And there he counters back against his opponent. It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecard. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Able to get rid of that one. Nice combination there. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
away from those headshots with his defense up top. Blocks that belt line well. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And he scores again. Able to counter that attack. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Good job staying away from the danger there. Oh, and there you go. He is not, and he is hurt by that uppercut. He is down on the floor. But able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. You can see what he's trying to... Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Oh boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round, saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting the house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You gotta wait for it to dry a little bit. You gotta wait for your guy to wake up. You gotta wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
Blocks the headshot. Ever since that knockdown, to me, he just looks like a fighter who's just drifting, who's just going through the motions and lingering now in this fight.
Yeah, to me, he looks like that vacuum salesman that just had the door slammed in his face. You know, he's got to go back and knock on that door again. He's going to get his sale. He's going to land.
Blocks that punch. Parries that punch away. Devastating blow by the hitman. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Able to show you his blocking ability. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Blocks that punch. Good defense, just covering up down low. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
What fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Good block by the hitman. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Nice block by the hitman. And a smart counterpunch by the hitman. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Lion. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Showing you some defense there with the block. Good return fire that time. Carries that punch away. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Well, which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is. He's your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off for us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.